Solve the following quadratic inequality by using a number line. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is let's find the roots of this parabola here. Now, we are not going to be able to solve this by factoring. We're going to have to use the quadratic equation for this one. So the quadratic equation is as follows. We have x is equal to negative b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so this is our a, this is our b, this is our c. So let's go ahead and plug this all in. We have negative 11 plus or minus, and then b squared is going to be negative 11 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 14 all over 2 times 3. Okay, so we're gonna have to go through and calculate this all. So let me just extend this out a bit. There we go. So if we calculate, first we have these two negatives canceling out, and then in the square root bracket here, we're going to have 121, and then if we multiply all those other together, we have 168, and then on the bottom we'll have 6, and then continuing on here, we'll have 11 plus or minus root 289 if we add those together, which ends up being 17 over 6. And so this is going to give us two answers, right? And we're going to have 14 over 3, and we're going to have negative 1. Okay. So now that we know our roots, let's go ahead and draw this on a number line. So we're going to have 14 over 3 somewhere over here, and negative 1 somewhere over here. Now, we know that this is a positive parabola, right? Which means it's going to look something like this, with the vertex at the bottom and the two arms kind of stretching out to infinity. So the other thing we need to realize is that we're looking for where this parabola is greater than 0. And so if we think about this as an x-axis and this as a y-axis, this is our 0, right? So we want to know where the parabola is greater than 0, and that's going to be above this line here. So if you were to draw the parabola on this line, it might look like something like this, because we know it's positive, right? What that means is that we're basically looking for everything from negative 1 to negative infinity, and from 14 over 3 to positive infinity, right? So in order to find that, we don't really have to do much more than just take a look at our positions here. So like I say, we want from negative 1 to negative infinity, or in other words, negative 1 greater than x. And then we also want from 14 over 3 to positive infinity, or in other words, x greater than 14 over 3. Okay? And we just have to make sure that we're just using normal greater thans and not greater than or equals to. And so if we draw out this number line, we'll have 14 over 3, negative 1, and we'll be using hollow circles to represent this sign, right? Because a solid circle is when it's greater than or less than and equal to. And we will draw our solid line. Oops, actually, sorry. That's obviously not going to be there. Our solid line is going to be on the outsides. Because we are going to negative and positive infinity. Okay, so that's going to be a solution for this one. I hope that helps. Thank you. Bye.